Thank you, Jacob, so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank you.
I have to say this movie is so wholesome and so cute and so adorable. I absolutely loved it, but I'd love to know what made you want to be a part of it.
I would say it's got to be the dynamic between Elmer and Boris. I mean, reading that on the script was so much fun, and recording it as well, because I got to record it with Gaten. It was so special because on the lines, obviously, you follow the lines, but what was so cool about this is that the lines, sometimes we could go off the page a little bit in improv. And it was really fun, and I'm so glad that I made the decision to get on board this project.
That's so cool you got to record with them, because a lot of times right now with animation, you don't get to. So what was that like, just getting to actually play off the person you're supposed to be playing off of?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, ever since COVID, I always hear that people recording in their closets. But we actually recorded right before COVID. So I was able to go into a studio with Gaten, and it was me and him in the room, and Nora, who's obviously a fantastic director, was there as well. So we were just like, it felt like a party almost. Like there's so many people, and we just had so much fun with it. Yeah.
I love it. So how would you describe your character for people who don't know the book or even haven't seen the trailer?
I would think that I would describe Elmer to be really ambitious, and he's very scared. He's very frightened, but he's brave, and he uses his bravery to help others.
So do you think you're more of a Elmer or more of a Boris personally?
I think I'm a good mixture. I think I might be like right between, where I can have fun like Boris, but then Elmer, he's got that ambitiousness, but Boris at the same time, he has that ambitiousness too. And there are moments where Boris is really frightened, and Elmer's definitely just as scared as Boris at times, but Elmer just he can hide it a bit more than Boris. So I would say some days Boris, some days Elmer.
It's a good combination. I love it. So did you check out the book? Like, did you read it before you got the role or after?
I had never actually grown up with the book myself, so after hearing about the project, I did my research. And a funny story is that I actually, without knowing that it was connected to My Father's Dragon at all, I had gotten these socks, and they had Boris on them. They actually had Boris on them. It was really funny because I had no idea, and I was recording that day too, and they were like, those are My Father's Dragon socks. Nice. Where'd you get those? I was like, what? These are My Father's Dragon socks? Like I had no idea. It was really weird, and it was a really odd coincidence. But yeah.
I love it. Something I love about this movie is that it's something that like I can watch with my children, and like the whole family will enjoy it, because it's, like I said, super sweet and super wholesome. So what do you hope that families take away from My Father's Dragon?
I hope they take away, I guess, like the message of friendship, and how important it is to help your friends and to be there for your friends. And Elmer, he's so ambitious, and sometimes he kind of focuses on himself a bit too much. At the end of the day, Boris has ambitions of his own, so it's important for Elmer to help Boris out as well.
Awesome. And then final question, last but not least, how would you describe My Father's Dragon in just 3 words?
3 words: fun, intense, and playful, for sure.
I love it. I love it. Thanks, Jacob, so much for taking the time to talk with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.